And welcome to Tech Tuesday. This week's sponsor is Tory Nissan. Joining us, as always, is General Manager Bob Bailey. He's taken a little bit of time away from online shopping and also going into stores and buying our presents.
Well, you know what? And I got you something that you didn't expect.
What was that?
Nothing.
Well, then, it's a wonderful gift.
Guaranteed to fit.
Thank you. That's very generous. I really appreciate that. The thing that we want to talk about today is really important. You know, it really is kind of the reminder, because when you're driving, your attention is always on that, and then you might put something in the back seat. It might be groceries. It might be something more important, your little baby. And so this rear door alert is really a blessing.
It really is. Story, my son just left a spinach cheese casserole in the back of his car for 3 days.
Oh.
And he says, I couldn't remember. He said, I didn't understand why my car was beeping at me when I was walking away. I said, the system works. It's just you didn't.
Right, yeah. And so, I mean, how does it actually work? I think we've got a little bit of video on it.
We've got some video on it, and it's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. Let's watch.
The rear back door alert. This is to notify you in case you put something in the back of the car and you forget about it. You know, every year we hear these horror stories, and Nissan's trying a way to prevent that. When you open the door and close the door, the car's automatically assuming you've got a passenger, or you've got a package, or you've got a pet. Everything's set up, everything's set, ready to go. See that notification right there? Rear door alert is activated. Now at that point, if I want to cancel it, I can. If I don't cancel it, when we get out of the car, if I walk away from the car and lock the door and don't open that back door, the horns are going to beep and the lights will flash at me. Don't leave like I just forgot you. Your pop-up came up reminding me there's something in the back seat, but if I don't pay attention to that,
So it's a gentle tap on the shoulder.
It's a reminder. It helps. You get the dash light flashes up and say, hey, check the rear seat. If you ignore that, you get out, you lock the car, you walk away from it, then the horn will beep and say, hey, did you forget something?
Nissan was the first to do this.
We were the first to do that. We've got it now in all of our sedans, and we've got it in all of our SUVs, and we've even got it in our four-door Titan pickup truck.
You know, a lot of people will be putting their pooch in the back, and a gentle reminder that this weekend at the dealership, you've got a lot going on.
Oh, we got a great weekend going on this weekend. We've got our first pet fair. We do pet adoptions every quarter, but this quarter we've got a pet fair coming in. So we've got dog trainers coming in. We've got people presenting different types of pet food, and we're going to have the adoption, and we're going to have the Snips bus there for low-cost spay and neuter for Saturday, which is it's not an adoption problem. It's really a spay and neuter problem. So hopefully we can cut it down.
And thank you, Bob Barker. And also on Sunday, you've got another event happening.
Sunday, we've got the Mexican consulate coming in to help people with passports, birth certificates, matriculas, identification, things that you kind of need to survive.
And so when are you going to put a hospital in there, too, so people can come have their child and then get a dog, buy a car?
Cradle to...
No, we don't want to go there. Well, Bob, thanks. Stick around, because we're going to play some games.
Okay? Oh, perfect.
Do you do board games?
No.
Okay. Well, then you'll be perfect. Because
Your Health Today, brought to you by Clark's Nutrition and Natural Foods Market.
Welcome back. In Your Health Today, a new study finds playing games could help you stay mentally sharp later in life. Researchers in the UK tested the cognitive skills of more than 1,000 seniors over a 9-year period, and they found people who regularly played card games or board games, such as these, scored better on memory and thinking tests. Now, the holidays are upon us. We're asking, or the study is suggesting, that people put down their phones,
turn them off,
and engage with the people that you're surrounded by. Pull out those old board games. This one's Monopoly. You have some cards.
I have
Yahtzee.
some cards. Yahtzee.
Now, is there anybody that could guess what the most popular board game of all time
Of
is?
all time?
Yes.
Oh.
Chutes and ladders.
No.
Checkers.
Monopoly.
Sorry.
Very close. It's
Sorry?
actually, it's chess. Now, I don't know if that's really a
Well,
board
it's
game.
a board game, and you really need to think, you know,
True.
the way you play that. So, it would qualify.
Have you heard of Stratego?
No.
That
is
is
that a Milton Bradley
in
game?
second place. I've never heard of that one either.
Okay.
And then good old Monopoly, place third. And then after that, let's see, we had Scrabble and Battleship that made the top 10. But most popular right now is a game called Pandemic. Have you heard of that one?
No, but that sounds like a disease.
Yeah.
It's going to just kill everybody. That's not a good game.
No. But what would you say your favorite is, Jerry?
I actually, over the weekend, I played with Dominoes, a game that I can't remember what they called it, but I never heard of it before, but it was fun. We have, no, not that kind of dominoes, but, although that's fun to do.
It is fun to do. Yeah, when somebody sets them all up in a room and then you just hit one and they all go. That's always fun. But the whole idea, though, is that it really stimulates your brain.
Yeah.
And you learn about money if you play Monopoly.
Exactly.
And
Card
you
games.
know how about losing money, too.
Strategizing with cards, whether
That's
you're
right.
playing poker, something more for the family, I guess, would be Go Fish.
Yeah, go fish. Well, that's what I was going to suggest. That's what I remember as a kid.
I like music trivia. That's always good for
Music,
me.
trivia games,
And
charades.
another way to keep sharp is just crossword puzzles,
That's
too. is
true.
always
Yeah,
good
that's
to do.
that is
Yeah.
fun. But the one thing about a lot of these games is that you're interacting with other people
Yes.
rather than spending time on the phone.
And your dog can partake.
Yeah.
So, Bob, what kind of games did they have when you were growing up?
We had Dominoes. That's where I learned to use bad language.
That's
Knock
not a
'em
good
right
lesson.
down.
That's
It was
not
a good one. I still remember.
Oh, do you? Well, please don't repeat.
What would you say your favorite is, Valerie?
Oh, I loved Uno.
Uno's a good
Board
one.
game, card game.
Yeah.
I loved that one.
I'm charades because I love to act.
Yeah. I think I'm Monopoly.
Monopoly for
Monopoly,
you.
the game that never ends. Have you
Yeah.
ever finished it?
I never.
I know.
And
There's
you
a game
never
called
will.
Gestures that's
No.
kind of like charades. That's a fun one.
Well, this is really a good lesson, though. I think if you were going out and thinking, well, what can I get, that nephew
Brings
or
people
that,
together.
Kids on your list, it's perfect.
Yeah.
A game that brings people together.
Yes.